cheek. Could be left or right. I'm impressed already. Hey, buddy, could you spare a light maybe? Or maybe a quarter or a dime? Or, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, who got shot? That was not me. Everybody okay? Just pat yourself down. Wait for the blood. No blood? Okay, good. Yep, shooting me right off the bat. I'm glad I think I got wind maybe a little bit. But I'm wearing bulletproof Eddie Bauer, so I should be all right. Directed, meaning he points the camera at people, they talk, you know, and it's 1945. Yeah, man. So basically, everybody in this movie is going to be people that you may have seen in other movies. So it's just a bunch of character actors together in a movie. No stars, per se. It's, dare I say, the junk drawer of movie casts, you know? Well, that's the second movie, Cherry. The first movie is just pretty much as straight as you can get. But the second movie, you'll see in the trailer. You'll know what I'm talking about. Meet me in the park. Important. Hey, Betty, you wrote the letter. Cool.
Betty?
Uh-oh. He's gonna shoot somebody again?
Oh, hello, Harvey. Gave me a scare for a minute.
I'll take it, Frankie.
I don't know. It's Spencer Tracy wannabe.
It must be a gag of some kind. It's a note. Betty wrote it.
She didn't write it, Frankie. I did.
Huh.
What's the idea, Harvey?
Here you've been carrying her picture around.
You're not an
I'll
invisible
take that,
rabbit.
too.
I can see you. Well, Harvey probably wears all those, like, really femmy sunglasses, you know, and uses a lot of hand lotion, you know. He just learned cursive, you know, and just kept on using it. I, however, abandoned it when I was 16. Uh-oh. Don't give him the choice between the kid or the sandwich.
Hello, Mr. Bogardus. Mary and I were just, we come here Saturday afternoons. Don't we, Mary?
She's so cute.
Like that kid, don't you? So do I. Let's take a little walk and make sure that nothing happens to her.
No, you know, she's like, no.
Over there.
Okay, thanks. You didn't see me here today. Neither did she. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir. Sure, Mr. Bogardus. Sure.
I didn't see Mr. Bogardus here. Bogart's ass. Well, here's the ass I was hoping for. Right here. Oh! Crime lord with a hole in his pocket. Yeah, he's not moneyed. No.
I want to speak to James J. Kennerly.
Oh, wouldn't we
Harvey
all?
Bogardus.
There's a hole in the pocket. Dear. Whatever his name was again. Bird ass.
Hello, Jim. Dust off your law books. I'm in a
Jim!
jam.
Jim! Four drownings? Wow. Park Slayer to face maximum sentence? Government cost cuts to be urged? What about the zoning laws?
And don't forget those 2 ringside seats for the Daily Globe. Send Fraser in.
Old Kelsey Grammer? Dr. Paul Renwick. That's not
The idea of
Kelsey
the book,
Grammer.
city editors can't read.
And if you're an example, Globe reporters can't write.
Thanks.
I just talked to Warden Lewis. The governor denied a stay of execution. Bogardus goes through that little green door at 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, he knows what's behind the green door.
Flower show.
We're covering that
Ooh.
execution, Matt. I'll be there to catch you when you faint.
Why do city editors get a sadistic joy out of sending reporters to executions? Don't you ever get tired of that same old story? Condemned man eats hearty meal.
We might get a new slant this
That's a
time.
good headline.
Say, I think you know the guy that wrote this, Dr. Paul Renwick.
I know his daughter better.
Hop over to see her right away. This afternoon. Hold hands with her in a corner.
On the Globe's time? What's the catch?
I just had a tip from the warden. Renwick's got a pass to visit Bogardus at 7 o'clock tonight. Now, why should a spook doctor want to see the condemned man 1 hour before he goes to the chair?
I pass.
There might be a story in it, man.
Yeah, pass. That's
Talk to
not a
Miss
good
Renwick,
question.
fellow folks.
Next.
Anything for the dear old Globe.
What I eat for breakfast, I have to pass on that one too.
Do you believe in this spirit speak from beyond the grave stuff?
I'm a reporter. I deal in facts. But there are a lot of people who believe in that, and they're not crackpots either. Enough to make good copy for a Sunday feature, but not with a paper that uses...
Why
all
is
of
the
its
name of
space with
Taverb?
condemned man eats
Oh,
hearty
it's
meal
private
stories.
backwards. I forgot that. Oh, there's the E. Okay. Do I know how to spell?
Matt Frazier's running down a lead for me. While he's at it, tell him to get an interview with Dr. Paul Renwick for a Sunday edition.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hello, Cornelia. How about this waltz, huh?
The doctor is expecting you, Mr. Fraser.
You mean Joan isn't?
Yeah, just back off, man. Uplifting music for the depressed among us.
A little on the heavy side, honey. How about some boogie-woogie?
Matt, someday I'm going to tie bells on you. Yes, Cornelia.
Excuse me, Joan. I'll tell Dr. Renwick you're here, Mr. Fraser.
Thank you. Too bad you can't do something about pain in the face. She's the only dark cloud on a sunshiny morning.
Cornelia takes life seriously. She lives in the past.
No future in that.
This is the
Speaking of
past.
the future, here's something for yours.
This is the future, the past, future, past.
Why do women
Subjunctive.
always ask, what is it, before they open a present?
Probably because they've already guessed what it is and just want to be polite.
Ah, before you go any further, there's
She has a
strings attached to
Lois
that
Lane appeal to her, you know?
form of a bribe.
A bribe?
Uh-huh. Yeah, my illustrious boss wants to know why your father's going up to the state pen tonight to visit Harvey Bogardus.
Are you serious?
Sure, I'm serious.
So Javi got caught, huh?
Well, perhaps you better ask him yourself, Matt. You might have better luck than I did. Well, thanks just the same.
Oh, no, no. No, you keep that. We'll charge that to the swindle sheet.
Eh? Not another puppy. Oh, a box in a box. Oh. This is where this came from.
You wrap this yourself, of course.
Uh-huh. During my summer vacation.
It's gonna be his ego. Is it inside the ring?
Matt.
It's supposed to go on the third finger left hand, the jeweler told me. I asked him. Lack of experience.
Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, come on. You're too close. Step back. It's
Lack of
1945.
The doctor is waiting, Mr. Fraser.
How'd you like to go out tonight and celebrate? I can get an extra ticket.
An extra ticket to what?
Yeah.
The execution of a guy named Harvey Bogardus.
Oh, no. No. Just take her to Boogie Woogie. No. Remember when I proposed to you and I took you to a killing? No, that's not good. You don't share that.
Have been decidedly uncomplimentary. However, due to the reporter's interest in my daughter, I'd rather hope for better treatment.
I guess the press has been pretty rough on you, hasn't it?
That
Well,
secondhand
it's the same
smoke
old
over
story.
there.
We're supposed to be living in an advanced age, and yet we're still prone to ridicule anything that we don't quite understand.
Well, a lot of morons laughed at the Wright brothers because they said they could build a flying machine.
It isn't only the moron that attacks new fields of scientific advancement, Matt.
Oh, they're getting awful
Matter of
preachy
fact,
for
I've been
1945
reviewed by some of the greatest minds in the
post-war
world.
America.
There's one of them.
Hey, that's me, nude.
I offer
Oh.
$10,000 to any so-called spiritualist who can prove to me that he can actually
I can
communicate
read.
with the spirit of a dead person. Signed Carrington the Great. 10 grand. That's something to shoot for, Doctor.
I didn't enter the field.
It's like $1 billion now.
Profit. If that had been my goal, I could have held seances in this room all day long and charged anything I wanted to for them.
Oh, yeah, the good old
Spirit
days.
readings, ghostly fingers, voices coming out of trumpets, the whole business. No, there's something far more important than that, I assure you.
Yeah, it's just called video games. We're going to invent them about 30 years.
He was a magician, wasn't he?
Yes. Very brilliant man. And a great mind. It's too bad that he had to die before I proved my theory to him.
Do you mean to tell me you've communicated with the dead?
Well, Matthew.
That's a pretty high crotch there.
First of all,
Were crotches
let me
higher in
clarify my
1945?
basic theory. As we all know, man exists on the physical plane with a body and
If we're
brain.
lucky. Hey,
Those of
Keith,
us who
welcome.
follow any religion believe that he has something else, a spirit, a soul. Now, I contend that the body and brain are not merely composed of physical cells that
They're
decay
Legos.
after death. They're allied with the spirit, an intangible energy of
Wrong.
force that cannot possibly die. There's only one experiment left, Matt.
So we're all
Very
batteries
close.
like this guy thinks.
Would you care to see the lavatory?
Yes, I would.
He
Nothing
says it to all of his
complicated about it.
dates.
As you can see for yourself, I simply draw the curtain. It's light-proof. and
Go down the bat
practically
poles. I need one of them set up, you know?
This
Just
is not for any spooky effect, I assure you, but the extreme concentration necessary for my experiments requires the complete absence of any worldly interferences.
So turn off your cell phones.
I sit alone, here, in this chair.
And who sits in that chair?
That is a question I shall be able to answer in the near future.
I'm guessing the other person in the room. Just throwing it out there. Just blue sky on this one.
You don't believe in my theories, do you, Matt?
Why do you say that?
Oh, nothing. Just your expression. I hope your
And that
paper
dull
won't
look
be
on his
too
face
rough with me.
24/7.
Oh, you don't have to worry on that score. Joan will tell you why.
Any other questions, Matt?
Yes.
Do you like my
I'd
bow
like to know
tie?
why you're going up to state prison tonight. To visit Harvey Bogardus 1 hour before he dies.
Well, I got to eat first before I go there, and you know,
That's another question I'd rather not answer.
let's just end the scene because he can't answer it. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here together to say goodbye to Harvey Bogardus as he, you know, dies. First, he's gonna have a spliff, and then, you know, whoa, that's some expert smoke in there. Except he only knows how to do it once. It's like taking a bite of a burger and throwing the rest away. Shame.
Hey, lay off that holy solo, will you? This is my party tonight, and I'll take it without music.
Nick likes it. Let's give him a break, Harvey. He's going out too, you know.
Look at that guy's face. It's like it's just all heel. It's like all big toe. I think of his naked gun, like the way that camera just went right through that scene.
Okay, let him in.
All right, who's on top?
Sit down, Doc.
You're so gonna eat him. Oh, you're gonna eat him right up.
Cigarette?
No, thanks. I don't smoke.
The only man in the 40s who doesn't smoke.
Did you read my book?
I read it.
Did you believe in any of it?
No. I don't mind saying there's parts of it I'd like to believe in.
What parts?
About coming back. Take a party like I'm going on tonight. Too bad coming back after that's got to be just a kid's fairy tale.
What if it's better afterward? You know, you don't want to come back.
Doesn't have to be a kid's fairy tale, Bogardus. That's why I came to see you.
What are you trying to sell me, Doc?
Yeah.
Another life after tonight.
It's so smooth, even when the Flintstones try to get kids to smoke.
Just your desire for it.
Evil. Oh,
Your
so
will
bad.
to return. If you've read my book carefully, you'll know what I mean. In the past, psychic scientists...
It's like a
failed
soap
to
opera
contact
starting
the
up
dead,
somewhere.
not because of the weakness of their own wills and powers of concentration.
Will Dr. Rennick and
because
Harvey
something
Bogardus
happens to
fall
the
in love
will of the
eventually?
departed spirit. I'm a scientist, Bogardus, not a preacher. It may be that the world beyond, the world we know nothing about, is so far advanced from this one that there isn't the slightest desire to return to the living past. My experiments have taught me one unquestionable fact. That when a man dies in body on this earth, he cannot return in spirit substance unless his will to return is strong enough to reach back from beyond the grave.
Where do I fit in?
You,
Oh,
Harvey Bogardus,
don't say
have the
that.
strongest
Ugh.
will I've
Ugh,
ever
shivers.
You never even saw me before.
No, but I know everything about you. How you've carved a career in the world with no background, no assistance, no academic education.
So everything fit on a postage
You've
stamp.
lifted yourself by the bootstraps by sheer will. I do not, of course, approve of the life you've led. You're a menace to society, and you deserve to die.
Oh, you say
this is
such
where the
sweet
sermon
things.
comes in, huh?
No, Harvey. I'm not here to preach. I'm here to tell you that in a way, two ways, we're similar.
We're both
of
doughy
us
men.
are on the outs with society's traditions. You because you live outside its laws, and I because my theories are not acceptable to present-day beliefs.
But the pinstripe isn't
We're also
sweet.
similar in that we have a supernatural will to succeed.
Just
Get to the point,
do more
Doc.
than one pull on this cigarette before you throw it away.
What do you want?
You're the man I've been waiting for.
Oh,
Waiting 30 years.
he did it again.
You have a will that's strong enough to return to this world from beyond the grave if you wanted to.
He took one drag, one pull from the cigarette, throw it away.
You know what I'd like to do?
Make
I'd
love
like
to you?
Come back and get... Who do you think you're kidding?
Get what?
Hard to die. It's the coming back that's hard,
Ooh,
but we can do
words of wisdom.
We? Where do you get that we stuff? I'm just about to walk through that door to the chair. Not with you.
And not the comfy chair.
Alone.
Oh,
it. Coming back, Bogardus.
meh.
You want to keep this for me? Just for a few days.
Yeah, like why is this guy so important to
When I
him?
come back.
He's not going to use it because he only lights one
You're a
cigarette and
crackpot. Get
throws it
out of
away.
You may doubt me now, but think about what I've said.
Mm-hmm.
Concentrate on it.
Just real hard.
Your last thought as you leave this world. I'm going into that room with you, Harvey Bogardus. And I will bring you back.
Is he going to like put him in Tupperware? Like his, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get a receipt for his soul. Bring him back here.
Leadeth me in the pathways of righteousness for his name.
Yeah.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Yeah, if he were like beer, he'd be kind of skunky right about now.
Okay. So I killed a rat. He got what was coming to him. I know some others that'll get the same thing. I'm not through yet. Hear me? Not yet.
You know what? If they knew what was going on, they'd be like, let's just keep him alive. Yeah, let's seal his whole body in a big block of like lucite or something like that, you know, or whatever it is, like bulletproof glass, and just so we can't do anything except eat, can't move, can't walk, can't dance, can't do boogie woogie, nothing like that.
I pronounce this man dead.
So since he pronounced him dead, He's dead, right? End of
What are you so
movie.
happy about?
Dr. Renwick and Joan are in the living room.
You know, I should have given you my pass to the execution. You'd have loved it.
Why is he mean to her?
Don't look now, but you got company.
Wait, is this like the Bullock House from My Man Godfrey?
Is anything wrong?
We were just reading your article, Matt.
No, same old story. Condemned man ate hearty meal. I wish somebody else wrote it.
I wish somebody else wrote this one.
Joan means this.
Spider-Man no more?
Spiritualism versus
What?
common sense. Daily Globe exposes psychic fakes. I didn't write that head.
The beginning is well written, too. Can the spirits of your relatives come back from the dead to converse with you? There's a psychic scientist in the city who claims they can, but there's a reporter on this paper who claims they can't.
Let me see that.
They
Hey.
can't all be topographical errors, Matt. Carrington the Great, late man of magic and chief contender in the Spook Doctors versus Living Facts, once offered $10,000 to any so-called spiritualist who could prove conversational contact with the dead.
Uh-oh.
Doctors. Only Charlie Davis could have written it that way.
The Daily Globe goes the late Carrington 10-bet and offers $20,000 for the same proof.
We haven't danced in a while. A little out of practice.
Excuse me, I'd like to use your phone.
It's 13 miles this way, because...
No, Joni, don't do
Oh, no, no, no.
Nice chap, and he's very much in love with you.
Let's sell it.
He's only doing his job.
He's not a nice chap, and he's only in love with his own brand of yellow journalism. My
Ooh.
bad I found it out in time.
Hello, Davis.
Ballroom
What's
dancing.
the idea of that Sunday supplement? You know
I remember
what
a little
mean,
bit
that
of it.
Stuff under my byline.
Now listen, Matt, that's a hot yarn, and you'll get a bonus for it. Of course, the Globe didn't authorize you to write the interview quite that hot, but don't you worry about a thing. We'll protect you with our own attorneys in
Is there
case you're
water
sued
in
for
that?
libel.
You listen to me. If there's going to be anything like that, I'll be on the suing end. And I want a correction on that byline in the next edition. You know perfectly well I didn't write it that way. You twisted every line of it. You and
Do you
that
not
stooge
hear what
keep
he's
on
saying?
rewriting. And you can explain that to Dr. Renwick and to Joan.
Doodly 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 doodly. You gotta get me one of those. Confused about what?
Harvey Bogardus.
Yo.
This is Dr. Paul Renwick.
Yeah, he has to do that to be completely, like,
Bogardus.
cut off from the world.
This is Renwick. Harvey Bogardus.
Anybody heard from Matt Frazier yet?
He called about his closing check. He's coming in for it this morning.
Hold it up. Tell him I want to see him.
Okay, and there's a Miss Joan Renwick waiting.
Send her in.
Did he get, is the ring still in on his hat?
Have a chair, Miss Renwick. I suppose you're here to ask me if Matt really wrote that story about your father.
Well, no, You mean Matt didn't really write that article?
I wrote it.
So go get your ring, bring back.
Thanks, I appreciate your telling me.
Well, after all, I'm not in business to bust up romances. Sit down, Miss Renwick.
Thank you.
Besides, good reporters are kind of hard to get these days. You know, Matt quit the paper because of that article.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But, Mr. Davis, I'm here to see you about something else that's pretty important, too.
Go right ahead, Miss Renwick.
Mr. Davis, I'm not trying to make you believe in my father's work. I'm merely asking you to print his side of it.
We print the news as we see it.
Only one side? I thought it was your policy to print both sides of a controversy.
You got me there.
If you thought one side made such good news, what about writing the other?
You got me again, but...
Well, I can't
after
read,
all,
so I don't know
honored
what
the
I'm
man to
doing.
Write the other side.
What about Matt Fraser?
That's a great idea. And if that assignment doesn't bring Matt back to the paper, nothing will.
Mr. Davis, I'm terribly worried about my father. Since Sunday, he's kept himself locked in his study. Nerves on edge, no sleep, practically nothing to eat. Well, if it continues much longer, I don't know what'll happen.
He could be hungry.
And about psychic science, Mr. Davis. You and I may not understand it, may not believe in it. But there's lots of people who do. And it is important.
No, it's not. Hate to burst your bubble, lady, but no, it's not. No. Go get a hobby, like, you know, put jigsaw puzzles together.
Harvey Bogardus.
Is he going to travel back in time like Christopher Reeve?
Dr. Paul Renwick. Dr. Renwick, Harvey. Dr. Renwick. Yes, Harvey, I can hear you. This is Renwick. Dr. Renwick. I'm here. Concentrate your will on the materialization of your spirit substance. I want you to appear. Tonight. Here. Now. In this
Headline the whole night.
Watch, Doctor. Watch.
Carrot Top will be your opener.
Yes. I'm watching.
What's up? Oh, never mind. Oh, there he is.
I did it. I've proved it.
You mean we proved it, Doctor?
Of course, of course. I could have never done it without you. Without your will.
There's some things I can't do without you.
Like love.
Hands, but I can't pick anything up with them. I've got legs, but I can't walk around on them. These eyes. All I can see is you, Renwick. But I've got a mind. Will, Harvey.
God, that old song.
Call it whatever you want. I can think with it. I can think myself right into this room with you.
Of course you can. That's why I sought you out at the prison.
You're referring to the Guess Who song?
Power almost as strong as my own.
Almost? I've got a will
that's good. That's a good song.
You mean stronger?
This much stronger.
I'm kind of partial to New Mother Nature, though. I really like that song.
I can take you over.
That's a fact I've sought all my life to prove.
Just kiss him and get it over with.
That a spirit from the dead could take possession of the living. If we
Why would you want that?
Successful experiment along those lines, we can prove that
it's not like they're repoing a car. He's repoing your body. That would be it.
Crowding out the mind and spirit of the living.
Want to try it, Doctor?
Oh, hey.
Yes, of course.
When in Rome.
Just sit where you are and watch me. Watch.
Watch as our eyebrows battle.
Just sit there.
That's so close I can see their mites in there. Yep, there's one right there.
Look at your hands, Doc. Look.
I could be a hand model.
They're like mine. Look in the mirror, Doc. Go ahead, take a look. A good look at us.
I'm inside you now.
Let's waste time, Doctor. We've got things to do. Things to do.
Things. Random things like... Who knows? Make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Swing on a tire swing. Ah. Loser.
Reply to the Stevens letter. Referring to yours of the 16th regarding the Harrison Greenlee case.
That's kind of cool.
I consulted my client and found him agreeable to any reasonable settlement out of court. Our evidence, as you know, warrants...
Fat fee, Jim.
What do you want?
You remember me, Jim.
Well, that's his lawyer who lost.
The way you smoke that cigarette.
One and done.
Crazy.
I go to the chair because you lose my case. That's what's crazy. Should have been the other way around, Jim. It will be, too.
Goddess. Don't.
You shot him with smoke.
Kennerly, James J. Kennerly. Spelled it with 3 E's. He was a famous criminal lawyer. His last big case was the Harvey Bogardus murder trial. He lost it.
Find anything yet?
Not yet. Try this thing. The guy must have stood right here.
Thing?
Yeah, the coroner just left. He said 3 slugs entered the body. The news kid on the corner heard 3 shots. The time was 11:48. That's all for now. I'll call you later.
Have you boys been smoking cigarettes in here?
Not me.
Hey, wait a minute. I knew a guy that used to break his cigarettes in 2 like that. His name was Harvey Bogardus. You knew him, too.
Lay off the rib. Bogardus is dead and buried.
Say, Lieutenant, the kid just remembered something.
The kid's
Sold a paper to
27.
somebody right after he heard the shots.
Just where'd you sell him this paper?
Right outside. I don't remember whether he came out of the building or not.
Did you get a good look at him?
I didn't pay very much attention to him. I sold him my last paper. The front page was dirty because I dropped it in the gutter, but he bought it anyhow.
Now, that's great. All we got to do is find a paper with a dirty front page, and we got our man.
Hot dog.
Down to headquarters, Lynn, and spend a few hours looking through the mug books.
Found him agreeable to any reasonable settlement out of court. Our evidence, as you know, warrants...
Fat fee, Jim?
What do you want?
You remember me, Jim.
You boys, the way you smoke that cigarette, this is crazy.
I go to the chair because you lose my case. That's what's crazy. Should have been the other way around, Jim. It will be, too.
Goddess, don't.
That's how we saw it, yeah. It's a ninja throwing star coat and hat rack. Why would you oppose League of Nations? Sure.
Cornelia, I think I must have walked in my sleep last night. I can't remember leaving the house. What time did I get up?
Your bed wasn't slept in. You're working much too hard, Doctor.
I can't seem to remember. Did you see me leaving the house?
No, I didn't.
So he lets him kind of releases him.
I thought you were in the study last night.
So he can go about
Cornelia,
being
I
himself.
don't want to worry Jones, so...
Oh, of course not. You haven't had any breakfast. I'll get you a tray.
Thank you, Cornelia.
Tre? He's got lamps all over the place. Ooh, X'd out.
Oh, thank you, Cornelia, but if you don't mind, I'd rather be left alone.
Whatever.
No. Your eyes are all right, Renwick. And I know what else you're thinking. That you're losing your mind. Maybe you are. What difference does it make? You lose your mind, you win mine.
How is that a win again?
Impossible for me to come back? You mean because you didn't concentrate over in that tent? You don't need to concentrate anymore, Renwick. My will's enough now. I don't need any help from you. I don't even need this room.
I don't need anything at all.
Back anytime, any place.
A lifetime of work with the supernatural. Only to have brought about something I can't control.
Maybe you think last night didn't happen, Renwick. Maybe you think Kennerly didn't really get shot last night. Where were you last night, Dr. Renwick? Or maybe I ought to put it this way.
Wait, is he really there? Because he's
Where
moving the
were
chair.
we last night?
I don't know the rules of this movie. So he can't lift his arms, but he can move a chair with his feet. Okay.
We bought that pack near Kennerly's office last night, remember? And
The good old days.
we bought that newspaper from the kid on the corner, remember?
I remember nothing about last night. Nothing.
That's on account of you were me last night.
And I was
Be me
who?
again tonight.
Bogardus, leave me alone.
There's the little lady we're going to get next, Renwick. My widow. She lied on the witness stand. Said she never knew Frankie Teal.
There's a lot of grievances.
You'll see a ring on her finger. That's a ring I gave her. She's got the nerve to still wear it after sending me to the chair. But she won't be wearing it after tonight, Renwick. Not after tonight.
My mind seems a little bit hazy. I just can't put the pieces.
I did not expect a song.
Maybe I got too romantic. Maybe the moon was too bright. When did we break up? And who smeared my makeup? Who took me home last night? I looked in the mirror this morning. I was a miserable sight. Say, who was my envoy? Did I have a convoy? Who took me home last night?
It's amazing she can send her voice out like that without a microphone.
And he gave me a kiss or two. But maybe I had one too many. Did I like it? I wish that I knew. I've got a sneaking suspicion someone was holding
Blofeld? What?
Waiter, take this note to Miss Hansel.
Before we said goodnight.
Like hieroglyphics, really. Her final performance. Yeah, just text her. You know, if Nick Charles were around, he would have solved this a long time ago.
Don't go too far away, Pop. I might not like Mr. Brownfield's proposition.
Ooh. Yes, I agree with you on that one.
Are you Mr. Brownfield?
What was the character that Picard played? He was that private detective.
No.
When he's on the holodeck. What was that one called again?
I'll take my ring back, Betty.
I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, Terry, you're right. Ooh! Right in the store. Ooh. Well, huh? Oh, he missed. He's only good like up close, you know.
What'd he look like?
I don't know. Pretty dark out here. All I know, he's some fella that wanted to see Betty out here after the show. Gave her this, I guess. She told me to stick around in case she didn't like his proposition.
Bromfield.
That's not the name she called him. Not after she saw him. I heard him say something about wanting to get a ring. A diamond ring Betty always wore. He pulled it off her finger.
What name did she call him?
Harvey. Harvey Bogardus. Same as her husband.
Well, her husband's dead.
I know, but that's what she called him. Before she died, she kept saying to me, it was Harvey. Harvey Bogardus. He's alive. Still alive. You know, it seems to me a woman ought to know her own husband when she sees him.
Owen. I just picked this up. It's the same
I looked it up,
in
Cherry.
Charlie's office.
Dixon Hill.
It's the same brand Bogardus smokes and the same way.
Dixon. Dixon Hill.
Bogardus died in the electric chair exactly
That was
3
his
weeks
character
ago.
on the
You were
holodeck
there,
when he
you saw
was
it with your
private
own eyes, or
detective.
Did you forget it?
I did remember that one. Had to look that one up. Oh, we're on Days of Our Lives music now. Like sands through Bogardus, so are the days of our lives. X. Just feel so much joy listening to this music. Either it's for a funeral or the Cardinals lost. I really can't tell. They did actually lose today, so.
Dr. Renwick. Doctor.
Matt, did you say something?
Nope.
Good morning, Doctor. Oh, say something? No, I didn't say anything.
Renwick. Renwick.
She plays beautifully, doesn't she? I think I'll give up my job and get her one.
Maybe she's played something a little less, I don't know, depressing, maybe?
Talking. Yours and mine. Mostly mine. Renwick, let's not sit here wasting our time.
Let's go kill.
We have work to do.
And then McDonald's.
Louis Fabian. Remember that little
Fabian, oh.
They saw me in the park that day. The day I killed Frankie Teal. And they went to court and pointed me out on the witness stand. Remember, Doctor? Well, they are in the park again today, Renwick.
Oh, he's gonna kill the little girl. No. No. Oh, no, play.
My mind must have been wandering, I guess. Compliment to your playing, Joni. I'll be right back. I just remembered an appointment.
I thought Joni loved Chachi, not this guy.
He's been working awfully hard lately.
Yes, too hard. I'll have a talk with him.
And I'll spank him maybe, or, you know. A man who can't commit to smoking a single cigarette. Ow.
Cornelia, does Dr. Renwick smoke cigarettes now?
Yes. Dr. Renwick has been under a great strain. I thought they might soothe him.
If you're under
As a matter of
stress,
fact,
smoke.
I bought him a package just last night.
This brand?
That brand.
Where to? Police headquarters.
Ooh. Take our word for it, folks. It's a yellow cab. It's not like gray at all. No. It's yellow. Yeah, literally as a kid, I thought they invented color. Like, it wasn't around before, say, like 1939. That color was just something they invented in the world. But I was a kid. Come on.
City Cab Company, Chief Dispatcher.
This is Frazier, the Daily Globe. Your cab number 64 just picked up a passenger at 928 Green Street. And on the QT, I want to know where he takes the passenger.
I'll ask the driver, Frazier, when he checks in after the run.
Thanks, and call me back at Elmwood, 40905.
Why is she protecting him? Does she know something? Stock footage is following them. Don't you dare.
Driver, I've changed my mind. Take me to the park. Lincoln Park. Okay, Doc. The park she is.
There?
That's probably for me. I'll answer.
But you're so rich, why can't you have a phone in this room?
Frazier speaking.
I got the dope for you, Frazier. The driver of cab number 64 just dropped his fare off at the Sycamore Avenue entrance to Lincoln Park. Anything else you want?
That's plenty, thanks. Well, I'm on my way. I'm sorry I can't have lunch with you. Can I have a rain check?
Trouble, Matt?
Work, that's always trouble.
Creditors got you down?
Bye-bye, sweet.
Goodbye.
Whee! That a nice horse, Mary?
Nickel cigarettes. That car. Wow.
May I sail my boat, Daddy?
Yes, honey, you was a good girl, so Daddy's gonna let you sail your boat right now. Come on.
Then I'll teach you more bad grammar. Oh, such a nice day out. For murder. Yeah, I'll just keep an eye on my kid by sleeping. John, Marsha. I can smell him. I don't think so, no. At least we're gonna push her into the water or something. This movie's about to go a really dark place. Ah!
What are you doing, little girl?
I'm sailing my boat. Would you like to help me? It's a suit. I know you.
Oh, you do? Who am I?
You were in the park before. You've been here once with my daddy and I. I remember. You were in the cartoon. Daddy!
All right, run from the little girl.
Daddy! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, she... Oh, no.
Hello, Mary. Remember me?
My daddy.
Hi, Jen.
Wake up.
I have a taxi waiting. Shall we leave, Doctor?
Leave, Cornelia?
Leave where?
Leave? Why did we ever come here at all?
We must leave here at once, Doctor. Matt Fraser followed you here. He probably wants some sort of interview. I'm sure you don't feel up to it. Not today.
Does she have a part in this or something? Like,
No,
or is she just protecting the doctor?
Feel at all well.
I don't know. So he didn't shoot the dad, but you know, that was not a 42-year-old guy. I'm sorry. No, no, no. Oh, no.
Climbing over the wall.
Hi, Owen.
This was supposed to be strictly on the QT. How'd the press hear about it?
Dear old grapevine, that's how we keep our job. Say, you got a court order for this, or just doing it as a hobby?
Come here, Matt. I want to talk to you.
Well, not you ask.
Look here, I don't want you to print anything about this. Now we'll see how it turns out. Do you know why I'm doing this?
Well, you've got a fingerprint expert there, and you're digging up Harvey Bogardus. I can add 2 and 2.
2 people
Makes
died
5.
under circumstances that point to Bogardus as the only logical killer.
3. Don't forget the guy in the park this afternoon.
Well, all right, 3. Remember this?
Yeah. That's the note that lured Betty Hensel into the alley.
That's the note that killed her. So I had the handwriting examined. It so closely resembles Bogardus' style of handwriting, 2 experts couldn't tell the difference.
Then you think maybe you sent the wrong guy to the chair, huh?
Bogardus' twin brother or something. I don't know what to think, Matt. I'm stumped and I admit it.
The twin brothers with the same handwriting.
Go ahead. You got enough light?
Yeah. Say, that little girl in
Unlikely.
the park this afternoon was almost the 4th victim. I told the chief he better put a double guard around her. I hope you don't mind me running your job for you.
I wish somebody had run it for me. I've had about enough.
Imagine this would be so gruesome in 1945.
Well, as the old saying goes, fingerprints don't lie. That's Bogardus, all right, and he's too dead to be going around shooting people. Unless he's got a ghost.
Well, there's the answer. Oh. My little sword.
Dr. Renwick, we've got another job, Renwick. Matt Fraser followed us to the park today. That reporter's getting wise, Renwick. We've got to do something about him, too.
Get him fired?
Leave me alone or I'll...
You'll what, Renwick? What can you do? No, Renwick. Hear me? No, not yet. Renwick, it takes a lot of will to turn a gun on yourself. My will says no, Renwick. And my will beats yours.
Oh, why did it have to be rock to his paper?
Gun for Matt Fraser.
Bogardus. Leave me alone. Haven't you done enough?
Don't answer.
Not Will Riker.
Cornelia! Cornelia, come in. Close the door, please, dear.
I heard your voice, Doctor. I thought that...
Cornelia, if Matt Fraser calls this afternoon, I can't see him. Send him away. I can't explain why, but I have a very excellent reason.
I know, Doctor.
Oh.
Yes,
She knows.
don't you? That's the reason you warned me this morning that...
Yep, she's totally unfazed because she knows he's doing all these things and she's protecting him. But why?
But I don't...
For a job?
I don't want anything to happen to him. You do believe that, don't you, Cornelia?
I do believe you, Doctor.
She's in love with him? I don't know.
And I want you to help me.
I'll do anything I can.
I want you to call the district attorney and tell him that I've got to see him at once. I can't continue like this. I've got to place myself in his charge. And I'm counting on you to see that nothing happens to make me change my mind.
That's the right thing to do.
It's the only thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you, Cornelia.
I'll call the district attorney right away.
She just got a direct line to the DA. Yep, putting herself right out there.
What's the idea, Renwick? Packing up?
Yes, I'm packing up. I'm packing up the evidence to convict myself of murder. But you can't stop me, Bogardus. I'm on my way to see the district attorney.
Sure you are. We both are. We'll see him tonight, Renwick. But not for the reason you think. He's on our list, too, remember? No, Renwick, not in the package. Put the gun in your pocket. In your pocket. In your pocket.
In the pocket. Oh, that's an uncomfortable spot. Ooh, I wet him. It's nice how they made him this nice little hit list. So you can just cross the faces off, you know, get high score, you know, put his name in at the end. Oh, now they won't even know I'm here. I am the living embodiment of another one bites the dust.
The district attorney is expecting you. I told him it was terribly important.
Driver.
Yes, sir.
The lady will return with you.
But you said you wanted me to go with you.
I've changed my mind, Cornelia.
That's just what you asked me not to let you do.
Cornelia, go home.
I only want to help you, Doctor. I only want to do what's best for you. What you yourself know is best.
Goodbye, Cornelia.
Wow. You know, for being such a smart dude and knowing all about the
Is this all we have to offer our bloodthirsty readers?
the supernatural, he's kind of weak.
Prince's names and addresses.
I'm weak.
Haven't you even got a theory?
Yeah, I got a theory. But the Daily Globe is supposed to print facts.
Any harm in telling your editor?
The theory I've got, I wouldn't even tell to my mother. In the first place, it's crazy. In the second place, I don't believe it. And there's still another reason. Personal.
Steady desk. It's for you.
What do you
Gracia
want?
Speaking.
It's about Dr. Renwick. He's not himself tonight. I don't know if you understand me. I mean, he went to see the district attorney. And
Who does that?
When? Where?
Just now, Mr. Fraser, to the city hall.
Thank you, Cornelia. Okay, keep trying to get the DA, and when you do get him, tell him to wait for me. It's important.
Something break?
Let's keep our fingers crossed something didn't break.
Uh-huh. Hey, slow down. Whoa. Each get their own theme. Wah, 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 wah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
But I'd like to get a statement from his wife.
Wah, wah, wah.
You better get a statement from that Henry girl, too. You'll need it.
All right, Owen. See you in the morning.
Night, Waller.
Good night.
Meanwhile, at the Daily Planet, not really. That would be good.
Hey, Owen.
Hello, Matt. What's up?
You seen Dr. Renwick?
Where'd you hear about that? Grapevine again? No, I waited long enough. Besides, it's going to take a lot more than the spook doctor to solve these Bogardus killings.
Is that what he wanted to see about?
Oh, some crackpot theory. He probably wanted to charge me $10 to look in the crystal ball and see the killer.
Better let me drive you home, Owen.
Wait a minute, Matt. You don't really think I'm next on the killer's list, do you?
Oh, you
Figure
are.
out for yourself. Remember Kennelly, the lawyer that lost the Bogatis case? He was number 1, then his lying wife. Number 3 was Louis Fabian in the park, a witness. The little kid was almost 4th, another witness. And you were the prosecutor that sent Bogatis to the chair.
Well, I hate to admit it, but this thing's really beginning to give me the creeps.
The creeps. 3 people are dead. The creeps.
You know, Matt, I have a hunch you know more about this case than you're telling.
Oh, I'm over a barrel, Owen. I've been driving myself nuts all afternoon. If I talk, I'll be double-crossing somebody, and if I don't talk, I might be double-crossing.
Why is he in Times Square?
You know who the killer is?
I think I do.
What are you going to do about it?
What can I do about it? There might be a 4th killing, and I don't want that on my conscience.
That
Tell
sucks.
me, after all, huh?
Well, I'll tell you all right, but you'll think I'm crazy.
Oh, he's already in the
I
car.
have for a long time. Try it anyway.
Yes, that's right, Matt. Try it anyway.
Just stop. Hard stop and go fly. There you go. Not the floral shop.
Who is he, Matt?
Dr. Paul Redwick. It's all right, Doctor.
Matt. Matt, where am I?
It's all right, Doctor.
What are we doing here?
I ask the same question every day. Ah, we did it again. Guard use key. Guard closed door.
Hello, Doctor.
Good evening, man.
I don't have to tell you how I feel about this, Doctor.
Worse than I do, no doubt. Just sit down a minute.
Is this movie a Mobius strip?
There's nothing more to tell. She went away yesterday. It'll be at least a year.
Right back to the beginning
There's no way
again.
around the law, and there's nothing any of us could do.
She had nothing to do with it, Matt. Absolutely nothing. If she shielded me in any way, it was because of her loyalty to my work.
Not only to your work, to you.
Yes, that's what makes it doubly difficult. Joan, too.
That's triple.
Made a mess of her life.
Joan doesn't think so.
More unwarranted loyalty. Do you know why I asked you here, Matt?
I hope to tell me you're not guilty, Doctor.
I wish I could tell you that, but I can't. I am guilty, Matt. First the attorney.
Guilty of loving too much.
And Miss Hansel, and then the man in the park.
But why?
I don't know. It's just all like a dream. You can remember some parts of the dream, not all of it. The rest is blank. But I didn't invite you here to tell you all that again.
Why did you invite me?
You've witnessed a good many of these executions, Matt. I don't feel that I'm asking too much. I want you to witness mine.
Yours?
Or is he going to try to come back and be in his body? Oh.
I'm thinking of Joan. I want you to be able to tell her that I left this world easily and with no fear.
Screaming and crying like a child.
I want you to tell her, Matt. It's my last request. I feel that I must insist.
Anything else, Doctor?
No, thanks, Matt. That's all.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Time's up, Mr. Fraser.
How's he holding up?
Perfectly.
Any signs of insanity yet?
He was already
That's what I can't
Yep.
understand.
Crazy. Toys in the attic. Truly gone fishing. Crazy.
Dr. Renwick. Renwick.
Paging Dr. Renwick.
Dr. Paul Renwick.
Paging Dr. Renwick. Dr. Renwick, you have a call at the front desk.
Down, Renwick. We still have Fabian's kid to get and the DA. And Matt Fraser.
That's one thing I can be thankful for, that we were stopped.
What do you mean, stopped? It's going to be your will, not mine, that dies on the chair tonight, Renwick. I'm leaving you forever, right here and now. When you go into that other room through that little green door, I won't be going along with you, Renwick. My will's gonna live on and come back again.
Bogardus, leave me alone.
Sure, I'll let you alone, all alone. 3 months ago, right in this cell, you said to me that it's not hard to die. The shoe's on the other foot now, Renwick. Let's see how hard it is for you.
Uh-oh.
All set, Doctor?
I'm ready, Tom.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters.
Yeah, make a run for it.
No. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me.
No, it wasn't a good one at all. Don't mess with, the afterlife.
Okay, so I killed a rat. He got what was coming to him. And I know some others that'll get the same thing. I'm not through yet. Hear me? Not yet.
Did you hear what he said?
The same thing Harvey Bogardus said just 3 months ago in this room.
To see his face?
Wow, the justice system was really fast in 1945.
I wonder if it was Bogardus.
We'll never know now. It was.
I pronounce this man dead.
So the bad guy got away with it? What? Boo. Boo. I agree. Boo.